From Netflix shows getting their own live plays to telling Hawkins' story in a new style, here's everything you need to know about the new Stranger Things play. So let's get to it. I guess things are looking up for Stranger Things fans in the future.
Let us work together again. You and I. Daughter. And Papa.
Because while Netflix may finish the show after season 5, the spin-offs are just getting started. It's true, just look up The First Shadow on YouTube. So, in case you missed the announcement, Stranger Things The First Shadow is a prequel of sorts that's going to London's West End later this year, where it'll be performed on stage. And before you ask, yes, it's a play. Pretty insane, isn't it? Basically, the play takes place 25 years before the first season of Stranger Things, also known as Before the World Turned Upside Down. And this play will focus on younger versions of Jim Hopper, Joyce Maldonado, Bob Newby, and Henry Creel. Now, rumor has it there's a lot more people than the Duffer Brothers that are a part of this. Jack Thorne, who wrote Enola Holmes 2, and Stranger Things writer Kate Treffery all contributed original stories to The First Shadow. Treffery will write the play, which Stephen Daldry and Justin Martin will direct, and the play will be performed at London's Phoenix Theatre. Netflix and Sonia Friedman Productions have made the play, and 21 Laps is set to be an associate producer. Not just that, Marianne Buther will design the set, while Brigitte will take over the costumes, and John Clark will be doing the lighting design. Plus, Paul Arditi's on board as the sound designer, Jamie Harrison and Chris Fisher for illusion design, and 59 Productions for video design. And last but definitely not least, they also have Coral Massam for movement design and Campbell Young Associates for makeup and hair. With so many people behind this, the Duffer Brothers had a blast working on this one. Collaborating with the brilliant Stephen Daldry has been nothing but inspiring, and Kate Treffery's play is at times surprising, scary, and heartfelt. Duffers also talked about how the new play will introduce lovable new characters and very familiar ones on a trip back in time. That ties both the show and the play together and sets the stage for Stranger Things' future. The official logline says that in 1959, Hawkins was a normal town with normal worries. Jim Hopper's car won't start, Bob Newby's sister doesn't take his radio show seriously, and Joyce Maldonado wants to finish high school and get out of town. But it's when Henry Creel arrives as a new student at school that his family learns that starting over isn't easy. Apparently, the past's shadows are very far-reaching, and their reach is very long. According to the synopsis, this is when evil forces took over their small town, and young Jim's biggest problem was that his car wouldn't start. Joyce doesn't want to stay in town at all, so she can't wait to finish school. And Bob, his sister, doesn't think much of what he says on the radio. Poor guy. But here's the thing. In 1959, Henry started high school and his family moved to Hawkins. And Netflix says that this story on stage may hold the key to the end. What do you think it means? Will we get a clue about how the streaming show ends before the 5th and last season comes out? That'd be really interesting, especially since people have been expressing their opinions about the last season. Plus, Stranger Things The First Shadow is one of several projects that will keep the franchise going after the 5th season of the show comes out. Although, you might be surprised that some people don't exactly want that to happen. I mean, it's great that we're more from the Upside Down, but some of the main actors on the show don't agree with the show continuing after the last season. Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike Wheeler, said in a recent interview that continuing the story of Stranger Things after 5 seasons would be ridiculous. He also said that he believed Matt and Ross Duffer would give season 5 the perfect ending. David Harbour, who plays Jim Hopper, is also sure that Stranger Things should end after 5 seasons. He recently said that this sci-fi show had to end so that the Duffer Brothers could work on other creative projects. The actor also shared that he also wants to give the Duffer Brothers a chance to try new things. And to be fair, those guys are so good. I mean, I can't wait to see what they think of next. At the same time, Harbour said that filming Season 5 of Stranger Things will be very bittersweet. The main series of Stranger Things will end, but the Duffer Brothers won't be done with the show. The siblings already have an idea for a spin-off show based on Stranger Things, and Wolfhard famously guessed what the show would be about. In a recent interview, the actor talked about how the Duffers panicked when he found out their plans for the future of the franchise. Guess Wolfhard might tell us something soon, but nothing sure as of yet. Honestly, after Vecna gets defeated, I wouldn't want another season of Stranger Things. But this play will take the story in a completely new direction, and I'm excited about that. Oh, and the news of this play isn't just in words. They also released a teaser, and the information in logline is basically shown with an animation of a silhouette of a teenage Henry Creel changing into Vecna. And although there's not much information on it, I'm guessing there's a proper trailer yet to come. Plus, Upside Down Pictures and Netflix said that a Stranger Things stage show would be made in July 2022, and the new play is already scheduled to be performed in front of hundreds of people in late 2023. So I think fans can sit back and relax for now. But before that, they can sign up for priority access on the play's official website. For what, you ask? For the opportunity to buy tickets before they start selling. Honestly, if you're a true Stranger Things fan, you'd definitely sign up for it. Either way, people will be able to buy tickets for the play this spring, but I wouldn't recommend signing up for it if you're not in the UK, unless you're willing to pay airfare to watch it. And that's gonna cost, well, quite something, because the play will be performed at the Phoenix Theatre in London's West End district, which is at Charing Cross Road, London. And that's a big setback that Stranger Things fans are gonna face. It also makes sense from the production point of view to not decide to shift to so many other locations. I mean, maybe they end up coming to the USA. You never know. But so far, nothing's sure in that department. A schedule has also not been made public yet. I do know, though, that the play will be put on stage 8 times a week, and that's a good amount of time for anyone who's looking for a chance to watch it. See, the thing is, Stranger Things: The First Shadow won't be the first play based on the series to be shown in theaters. In fact, there's another version of the show that you can catch a glimpse of. Stranger Things: The Experience is also another immersive version of the show that can be seen in Los Angeles, Paris, London, and Toronto. There, visitors are taken back to Hawkins in the 1980s, where they can interact with the sets and actors, and, in the end, become the stars of their own story. Similarly, The First Shadow will also tell the stories of Hawkins, Indiana, in a new way, and I, for once, can't wait. Anyways, that's all I know about Stranger Things Prequel for now.